Hello guys, welcome to the stream. यत्रो टाइम लागिरहेको छ यार, छिटो गर्नु मेरो भाइ, छिटो गर, लाइभ स्ट्रिम छिटो सुरु हो। गेम खेल्नुपर्छ। जति दिनभरि जति तनाव भयो भने, जति टेन्सन भयो भने, जति जे भयो भने बेलुका एकछिन यसो एक दुई गेम हानेर बल्ल सुतेपछि आनन्द पनि निद्रा लाग्छ थोडा हो। गाह्रो छ नि, गाह्रो छ जिन्दगानी, तनाव छ। ल केटा हो, अब चाहिँ गेम सुरु गर्नुपर्छ है त। हेरौँ आज कतिको ऱ्याङ्क पुस हुन्छ है केटा हो। ल के गर्दा गर्दा दिनभरि चाहिँ म खेल्नै पाउँदैन केटा हो, यो लाइभ स्ट्रिमिङ मात्रै हो बेलुका बेलुका खेल्ने। 30 लाख लो झन्डै 31 लाखमा पुऱ्याएछन् नि मेरो ऱ्याङ्क चाहिँ अहिलेसम्मकै सबैभन्दा कम ऱ्याङ्क है केटा हो। नत्र म सधैँ 1000मा हुन्थेँ, अहिले चाहिँ लाखौँमा चलिरहेको छु। लाखौँ तल ऱ्याङ्कमा हुन्छु यार। ल केटा हो, फर्स्ट गेम चाहिँ सुरु भइसकेको छ। अपोनेन्ट भेटिसक्यो।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
फर्स्ट गेम चाहिँ मेरै स्टेडियममा भएर चाहिँ केटा हो।
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Forlan, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
अबे के गर्छ
Can he get
यार
it through? Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Kukçu. And it's Rivaldo. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Yildiz. Now it's Rashford. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Messi Forlan
Forlan crosses.
heading अबे मेरोडा यति सानो हाइटको चाहिँ कहाँ
So
हेडाउन
we're still
सक्ला है
where we started right now. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
अबे भाइ यार के
Adams
गरेर है
spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous.
मेरोडा
Well read, and the danger is averted.
अबे छोटै दिनु भएन यार
Yildiz.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Messi
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
अबे
Aims beyond the
डिफेन्स
defence,
त छोडो रहेछ यार
and he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos.
Batistuta nice
Rashford takes a shot.
अबे
Outstanding by
अबे
Rashford.
भाइ यार कहाँदेखि
A
गोल हाल्दै
finish
यार
right from the top draw.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive
Which
side of things
stuff
here,
were they
Peter,
still
but the
looking at?
build-up was so slick and executed with such
जाऊ भाइ
quality.
पनि
It made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Forlan. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the top
अबे
side.
अबे पेनल्टी पनि दिएन
That'll
यार
be the final action of the
पेनल्टी हो
first
त
half.
यार
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because
Design
the truth,
and
they've
everything.
not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Red Star really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Red Star finding their passes. Roberto Carlos, and he welcomes it in, skims one in, and he's only too happy to take that back. It's a loose ball.
अबे कस्तो चेकमा हानेको यार
Adams gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And here's Maradona. And it's made its way to him.
मेरोडा
Swings it across.
ओए मासला धेरै लिन सक्दैन यार अहिले नै हान्न सकेन सोल्टीले
That pass has been well intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations
Carlos.
of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Forlan. Nicely weighted
अबे
ball.
बाबु के गरेर
Bellingham. Kukçu is always... And the finish! It's a goal!
नाइस गोल यार नाइस
They
गोल
have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his
That's
run and
unbelievable.
stay on side, Peter. That was really
जस्तो
clever.
हान्नुपर्छ यार
Red Star grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
अबे बाबू
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
कहाँ पास दिया यार
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. And this is Maradona.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Roberto Carlos
Yildiz.
gets a foot in here. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Red Star, number 18.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Number 10, Messi.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now.
Number 7.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Number 20.
And it's De Bruyne.
Number
Now it's
21,
Torres. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. And this is De Bruyne. Threads one in. De Bruyne receives it. There's the header! Oh, what a
नाइस
goal!
गोल मैन नाइस गोल यार
That has raised the
कमब्याक
roof!
भयो है खडा हो
He watched
लास्ट
it all
मिनेटमा
the
गोल
way,
गर्नुको
and
मौका
the finish.
यार
That's at the end. Red Star have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.
डोन्ट वरी खडा हो है डोन्ट वरी गाइज बिस्तारै फर्ममा आउँदैछु म म्याच मेकिङ फेल्ड रे के गर्छ यार यसले फेल्ड त हुनु भएन नि त यसरी एक गेम जित्ने बित्तिकै आमा 3 लाख र्याङ्क माथि चढे यार म अघि 30 लाख पुगिरहेको थियो अहिले 27 लाखमा चढिदिइरहेको ओ 2-4 गेम जित्यो भने त यार 1-2 लाखमा चढिहाल्छ होला है के हो केटा हो कस्तो लाग्छ फ्रेन्डली म्याच खेल्न चाहन्छौ भने यसो कमेन्ट हान्नु भयो त गाइज ए भाइ छिटो गर्न यार, कत्रो टाइम लगाउँछ नि। किपर त ओलिभर खान नै ठिक छ जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई चाहिँ। यो ई फुटबलको मलाई फेरि यही बेजा लाग्छ कि यार, छिटो छिटो खेल्ने भइहाल्थ्यो नि यार, कत्रो टाइम लगाएको यार। यस्तो प्लेयरहरू आम्बो, प्लेयर त खतरा खतरै राखेर रहेछ सोल्टीले। बाबु छिटो गर न मेरो प्यारा, छिटो गर है, मलाई गोल हान्न हतार भइसक्यो यार। फोर थ्री थ्री फर्मेसन रहेछ, लङ बल काउन्टर होइन। ठिक छ, केटाको राम्रै रहेछ टिम, एकदम कम्पिटिसन चाहिँ होला जस्तो छ है। ल गेम पनि सुरु भयो। जान्छौँ हामीले गोल होइन, के कस्तो हुन्छ।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Kopchu, and here's Maradona. Aims beyond the defence. Chouameni tries to clear. But it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup. It's Rivaldo! And he's gone long. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still goalless. Maradona. Not one to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Maradona. And this is Rivaldo. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Big cut out, well played. Now it's Maradona. Maradona puts his foot on the gas. He's going for goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been one straight back. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Costa Curta. Kukcu. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Forlan. And that is going to be the
Abbe
final action of the
babu.
first half. A decent
Yeah,
enough
scoring
half,
is
but
gonna
neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Oh, don't worry,
Time for
guys.
some fresh ideas in the second
Next
period,
half,
perhaps.
second half,
What have we learned from the
score
first
निकाल्नु
45
पर्छ है.
minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Substitution.
So both teams
Yeah,
still stuck
Martin
on the
निकाल्नु
starting
पर्छ
blocks
ल
here.
यसको.
0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Nil at the break
Red
भइरहेको छ.
Star have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Rivaldo. Oh, that was vital.
अबे
Red Star
बाबु
come out
यार.
this half somewhat
Interesting
altered.
भयो.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall.
Takes a shot! And that is
Well,
wildly off
yes,
target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits
This is
too
right
many
there.
numbers
Pass देखो
forward.
तो
You
बोले
can't
भने.
help but leave some gaps at the back.
Selfish रहेछ केटा हो. पास देखो भने बोले हुन्छ नि.
That's a good ball out wide. That is Stuta. And this is Forlan. He's under a
Nice.
lot of pressure there.
अबे बाबु.
And the
ओइ
ball is
मा
out of
कहाँबाट
play.
घुसाइदिए यार. कडा हो यार, कडक हो कडक. बोल्दै त कडकै हो यार.
Beckham. Oh, good looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Neymar. And this is Beckham. And this is Forlan. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it.
Nice clearance.
Chouameni. Red Star perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi.
Messi.
He is through here. Plays it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Nice, yeah.
Good read, needed to be.
अबे
Cleared
बाबु
it out of
यार.
harm's way.
के गर्यो मेरो भाइ.
Now it's Rivaldo.
Well, there's no doubt that
Abbe.
they will do this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism
Mistake
until the
भइदियो
very
यार.
end, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
अबे बाबु.
Just 5 minutes
मेरो
left.
भाइ.
Searching
अरे
pass is played
यार.
there. Adams gets over and intercepts. Beckham. Xavi Alonso. And here's Forlan.
There
Now
will
it's
be one
Forlan.
minute added time.
Red Star
Nice,
are
yeah,
looking to
Neymar.
break at pace.
जे गर्यो नेमार भाइले
Expertly cut
गर्छ.
out, really nicely done.
अरे
That's
यार.
that, the end. So a tough one to
Yeah.
gauge.
Sorted in
Defensive
a way.
dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
ओके गाइस, केही छैन. सर्ट चान्स नै क्रिएट गर्न पाइएन क्या धेरै. 3 सर्ट त लेख्यो होइन. के गर्नु, स्कोरै भएन. त्यसैबाट केही छैन. नेक्स्ट गेममा चाहिँ हान्नुपर्छ ल. धोबी हान्नुपर्छ. ओपोनेन्ट पनि भेटिसकेको छ केटा हो अब हान्नुपर्छ गोल केटा हो यदि तिमीहरू पनि मसँग खेल्न चाहन्छौ भने यसो कमेन्ट गर तलतिर हैन इन्ट्रेस्टेड भनेर टक्क कमेन्ट गर अनि टक्क 1 भर्सेस 1 हान्नुपर्छ है 1 भर्सेस 1 हान्नुको मजा नै बेग्लै छ नि यार Let's go guys, let's go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So, it's away we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And it's Robertson. That's a lovely, neat pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
अरे बाबू के कर रहा है ये यार
Speed is slippery.
भएन नि
So able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
अरे बाबू छिटो गर्न
Mohamed Salah
जान्छ
tries making a foray down the right. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And he's had a hit! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And we have the first chance from a
situation.
dead ball situation. Roberto Carlos! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Roberto Carlos.
Maradona. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fallen! And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kings in across. Now there's a fine ball. Knocks it into space. Drilled in low. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ambitious ball here. He's being urged to chance. They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Half-time getting close now. And it's Van Basten. Rivaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the first half is done.
अबे बाबू
It's certainly simmered along
तो
nicely
mistake
so
हुआ है
far.
फिर
Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
तुमने बोला कि नहीं
Second
देखना
half
क्यों
gets
होना
underway.
बोलो तो यार
Red Star
गोल
really
तान
need
प्रेस
to bring up
मुश्किल
their
है
intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shot, surely!
अबे
And he looked every
उससे
bit
बन
the
गया
assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
बस तो कोड़े आओ नहीं
Roberto
यार है ना
Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball. Costa Curta with the foul.
अबे
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Van Basten.
अबे बाबू की करछो
Bellingham. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. It's Salah! Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
अबे यार
Nicely weighted ball. That is
यार
good.
देख दे बेटे कहाँ है यार
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
कहाँ स्लो हुआ यार
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his
Good
stamina is
man,
called
man,
into question
concession,
there.
man,
There's
Fidao.
absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the
यार
efforts he put in. He was
क्यों
very
लाइट
willing, though,
क्यों
not quite
लाइट
able.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The final 5 minutes. Looking for options for movement.
अबे भाई
Here's Maradona,
वही
and this is Rivaldo.
I thought it was going to
अबे
happen then.
यार
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a throw. that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was
ये
tense.
भगवान
Two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful
तो
moment.
मजा को आ रहा है
Intriguing for
बहुत
the
बड़ा
neutrals,
ये बता
unbearable, sometimes
7
unwatchable
सेवन
for those with a vested
शॉट कम
interest.
टारगेट गर्दाखेरि पनि गोल निकाल्न सकिएन है बड़े बड़े शहरों में से छोटी छोटी बात होती रहती है सेनोरिट है वनेस्की बॉय है लाइक गर अनि शेयर पनि गर है त लेट्स गो मैन लेट्स गो अर्को गेम पनि सुरु भइसकेको छ बडा हो अब गोल हान्नुपर्छ है त लास्ट खुट्टा दुख्ने अवस्थामा फुटबल खेल्दा खेल्दा खुट्टा दुखिरहेको थियो र बेडबाट फुटबल खेल्दा खेल्दा मेरो त खुट्टा नै दुख्न थालिसक्यो यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Game on,
well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
And we have our very first corner. Saka with the short one. It's Asa! It's their first effort on goal.
बड़ा शॉट आने दे यार
Number 2 there. And he's managed to get rid.
Nice.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Maradona. Every babu miss कहाँ side में गइरहेको लाइनमा यार.
That has not gone well.
ये भाग्यो नि त.
Baresi cleared.
Messi बाबुले Messi जस्तो छ.
He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's gone out for a throw-in. Red Star still without a single shot on target. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Ah, that's a fine interception. All Black getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball.
Nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
पास निकालेको यार मैले. यसो शॉट लिने बल थियो.
That's an imaginative
Let's
pass.
keep going.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Bellingham cuts it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh man.
Oh! They've scored!
Oi.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 27 minutes is number 23.
So we have the first
It's
goal.
the last
Well, I
photo.
guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Messi. Red Star looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Okay, Babu. Bhai.
Messi. Now Costa Curta. Kukcu is always looking to break lines.
Red Star truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Danger averted for now.
Okay.
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Ball's gone out of play. Roberto Carlos.
Added time.
Out again for a throw-in. That's a good run down the left. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
The action is back on the way.
Red Star can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Haaland. Picked out Judge, surely!
That's just playing it safe and
Okay,
simple.
bye. That is chance there. Goal हाल्न सक्थेन. आतिर छुट्यो म यहाँ. साले न आतिर खेल्नु.
Tries to cross. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bellingham. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came. It's Rivaldo!
Okay, bye.
The most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
In the short and the
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Koda short and the
Chasing the game, trailing by one. Maradona. Rivaldo. Haaland. And he's there to get it away. He's picked his way through. Played in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Hey,
Well,
लागेन
that's
यार.
certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
यो गोल
You
भएको
know, the
दामी
interest
गोल
value in
हुन्छ
this
नि
game
यार.
might just take off from here.
Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Rivaldo.
अबे बाबु.
Now it's Hazard. He is
Yes,
through
मैंने
here.
भाई.
Mateus! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions.
In progress.
They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Rivaldo.
अबे रिवाल्डो यार.
Rivaldo.
के गर्छन् यार दलले.
Great vision. Well timed. Excellent interception.
Red Star really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then.
अबे
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
यार.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on.
चान्स एउटा भयो.
Rijkaard.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Rivaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
लाइभ है त केटा लाइभ हेर्नु सबैले शेयर पनि गर्दैछु.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the top.
Bale! That was
Nice
superb
save there,
goalkeeping.
nice
Yeah,
save.
he was well placed to deal
That
with
was
that.
really nice save.
Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get it through? Now, can they get
Don't
him
let
away?
share करो मैं तो.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball.
ओए बे.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And back to the keeper.
होता.
Red Star still without a single shot on target. Kukçu. Costa Curta. Rivaldo. Messi. Kukçu.
अबे.
Kukçu unable to make it happen
Oh,
for
yeah.
all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without
cleared in.
complication. And it's Rivaldo. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Wow. Free kick रमता चला. Free kick में गोल आना सकती है.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
अगर free kick में गोल आना सकता है ना चला यार.
Tremendous
Nice goal यार. Wow, what a goal man. What a
He's
goal
got
यार.
himself an
That is my
absolute
Roberto
peach.
Carlos.
Well, that was wonderful
क्या गोल आने
in
यार
every
man.
regard. Vision, concept,
वही
and
man.
considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
यो हम तो गोल
So
बना
we
के
have
यार.
our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on
Big
Hey.
chance! Oh, it's a
What
stunning
the-
goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score,
गोल आने के
we
एक
score.
दो
Yeah,
सेकंड
and
में गोल
analysis
खाई
of the
है
goal
यार.
should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was...
Can he finish?
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Messi. Swung over. Looking for options. And a chance! It's hit the crossbar.
वही
Takes aim and there's the header! Oh, that was
वही
a
मैं
brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second
बड़ा
corner
अपना
now.
स्किल बॉय है थोड़ा.
Donatoni plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. And he's managed to get free.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
गेम भइरहेछ है बडा गेम भइरहेछ
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now I just
Red Star are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
ल केटा भाइ त ल सेकेन्ड हाफ स्टार्ट भयो फर्स्ट हाफ 1-1 भएको थियो
number 19.
सेकेन्ड हाफ कसले मार्छ त
Red
बाजी है केटा
Star
भाइ र
get the ball rolling in the second half.
लेट्स सी गाइस
Number 10. Donadoni. Number 23.
And this is Maradona.
Mbappe.
The ball has bounced loose now.
अहिले
Coming
Cafu
on the field.
makes the interception.
Number 13.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And the flag has stayed. Chance! They've done it!
अबे
And the
भाइ
game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're
Oh,
trying to
second
claim
goal
offside
खाइदिएर
here,
यार
but this stinks of desperation to me.
बिल्ला
They
भयो
know
यार
they've got it wrong.
बिल्ला
And
भयो
very
यार
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
He's having a shot! And a terrific
Nice
save from the
save, yeah.
keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
सेट चाहिँ कडा है
Corner number 3 coming up. Olise goes short. Red Star are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And a cross. Chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace,
No
the
way.
diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything...
Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Great vision. That
No
pass
way,
has
yeah.
been
Yeah,
well
huh?
intercepted. Fiore. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And he's opted for the long pass.
Olise really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! He has done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Filippo Inzaghi. And he's there to belt it away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernando Torres. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fiore. And it's Davis. Davis goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's decent chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Red Star illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.
ल केटा भयो त अर्को गेमतिर अब अर्को गेम सुरु गरौँ। त्यस्तै यार के भइरहेको अलिकति स्लो भइरहेको है, ल्याग भइरहेको छ। अपोनेन्ट चाहिँ खतरा आइदिरहेको के केटा हो। एकदम टफ गेम भइरहेको है।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nicely weighted ball. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been knocked clear. Here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Adams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that has not gone well. Neither side yet able to find the net. Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham. Adams. It's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Forlan, Rivaldo, Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe, Raul, spread neatly. Messi, Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Maradona, great vision, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham, and it's Rivaldo, and here's Maradona. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well read, and the danger is averted. Adams. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shapes to shoot! And collectively
Nice save there.
etched on the faces of
बड़ा
the
बचा है यार
defenders.
वाले.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Maradona. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There
Bellingham.
will be 1 minute added time.
Red Star looking to pass their way through. Messi. Hangs in a bullish header! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
अरे भाई यार.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we come to you now with a quick
So we
request
reached
for
the halfway
support
point,
around
and neither
World
side
Charity
have
Fund.
yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 13,
And the second half gets underway.
coming on the field.
Red
Number
Star
22,
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Maradona. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper's and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. Messi carries the ball down the right. And this is Rooney, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was...
It's Maradona! That was superb goalkeeping.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And still we await the first breakthrough. Messi wriggles his way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kimmich. And Jamal. Nicely shaped ball. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Is number 11, Mohamed Salah. Substitution in progress.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the big header! He has done it!
Nice goal, yaar.
The deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away, and claimed it back swiftly. Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance here. De Bruyne! And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their...
कति टाइम लगाएको यार, छिटो गर्नु। Let's go guys, है त गेम सुरु भइसकेको छ अब।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Let's go, guys.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things.
Haaland! Oh, how's that for a goal?
Nice goal, man.
He's got himself an absolute peach. The ideal start.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
His position
Goal
was
to
perfect.
Fulham, yeah, for
The
you.
invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Now it's Rivaldo. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Neymar. No way through. Touch the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that was very necessary. Through the pass. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Foot in. Throw in. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
30 minutes on. The defence plays a sharp little ball here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. Messi. That'll be a throw-in. Messi has it in a wide position.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland driving forward. Haaland has been caught there. It's a foul. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Torres. The approach does pay off here. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
The evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Red Star, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Red Star carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a promising position. Costa Curta. Kukçu. Red Star looking to pass their way through. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gabriel clears it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Neymar. He's found some space. And here comes the corner.
Substitution for Red Star.
Red Star with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Gabriel with the clearance. Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Red Star surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is
Red Star will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got away, and that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. No way through there.
substitution for Red Star. Number 11, Rivaldo. Number 4,
A vicious ball here. Delightful ball.
coming on the field.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rafinha. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
जानु सुत्नु जानु सुत्न उसले कहाँ जानुभयो त अनि
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Oh, good taking him. And the shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised, because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Maradona. Stood up well to him there.
Maradona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance, and the shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's a sharp little ball here. Maradona's... He's got goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zanetti gets it away. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. Kochu's cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Gol.
Substitution.
Gol. Gana satma.
And so we're off again.
Gana ge.
Red Star are
Then we'll let it
probably
away.
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deftly away. What a throw in. In by Messi. And he's heaved it away. Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
And a chance! Oh, another save. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Adams calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Red Star still have the cards to affect this game. Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar can get it clear. And here's Zanetti. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Beckham. Rivaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos. And he climbs up big! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution taking place.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. The Haaland is on his own. That's going to go a long way.
Red Star clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Red Star take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Haaland takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Haaland, and he's there to make the challenge. And that's that. Red Star really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And
big chance! And it's a goal!
Nice goal, man.
An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Now he's off and running. So what can they make of this? It looks a good ball through. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Howson gathers from the goal kick. Messi looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. Maradona. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. Red Star have got it back and they'll have another go. Out to the left it goes. He's found the way through. Maradona. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's in on goal. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Red Star leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Maradona. He has found the way through. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Maradona! Balde gets good distance on it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He slings it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Messi! That's a half-decent try. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Red Star head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Tries to get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Costa Curta. Forlan. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Red Star really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Referee's given a throw. Great ball, and he's in here. They want to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Red Star have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Played into space out wide. Roberto Carlos is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Rivaldo. Throw in.
Substitution for Red Star. Number 18, Diego Forlan.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Mbappe.
Beckham could try cutting inside here.
Beckham.
An uncompromising challenge.
Erling Haaland. Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Red Star. Number 10.
Couple of changes then in quick
Messi.
succession.
Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Neymar.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Red Star have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And this is Maradona. Tries to cross. Howson getting this one clear. Rivaldo. And he's lost his man here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Red Star clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Want to throw in.
Substitution for Red Star. Number 11, Rivaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne. Substitution.
Now the delivery. And he's there to get it away.
6
Maradona.
has been indicated.
Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
बची गई यार.
De Bruyne. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And it's Balde. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
I'm gonna play last stream of the day. Last game of the stream, okay?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Maradona. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Raul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is great defending, so alert. That is it. He's had a shot! There it is! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. Played back in. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through. Fires it in low. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's in space and looking for options. He is just caressing the ball. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham. It's Rivaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Red Star with the corner. There first. Batistuta gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Raul. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chiellini tries to play it through. We are into overtime. Forlan is wide and looking to get onto this. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Red Star head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chiellini. And it's been played through. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Romario in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Rivaldo. Red Star finding their passes. Great work on the overlap. Howson can get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Forlan. Oh, sweet feet. Mara takes a shot! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Look at this. Romario! Romario! You beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have ourselves a real game here. Well, takes the shot!
Substitution for Red Star. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Rivaldo.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
After 75 minutes is number 8, Andres Iniesta.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Red Star have got it back, and they'll have another go. That's at the end. Red Star can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.